we just watched Deck the Halls, which is about a police detective from Los Angeles that has to go home to New York because her mother broke her leg making a rug that she, like, gave her mother the present to make a rug. I'm not sure.
It's her fault.
Yes, it's the daughter's fault. And then her dad
Wait,
is very...
What's it called again?
Deck the Halls?
Deck the Halls. Okay, sorry.
Her dad is very scared of dentists, and so they're like trying to go to the dentist and they get kidnapped, him and his driver. And so she's at the dentist trying to call him, see where he is. And Kathy Najimy is at the dentist too for some reason. And
Have you seen her teeth?
Yes, that's true.
She does.
She is a amateur private eye.
Who is a fan of the mom's books and the daughter's exploits as a detective.
Exactly. And so she hears what's going on and decides that there must be something happening. He must be kidnapped. And then they find out that his phone was thrown in the garbage can, and then it's a big whole thing, them trying to get back the kidnapped dad and the kidnapped driver of the dad, and just all these hijinks to try and get them back. Hijinks. And then they finally end up getting them back, and at the very end...
Spoilers!
It's the only Christmas part of the movie. They have a Christmas party and sing Deck the Halls, and that was the reason it was called Deck the Halls. So I would give this movie 5 Z passes over the GW Bridge out of 10. Not a thing, but definitely a sentence that was said in the movie.
Yeah. Over and over again.
I found a Z pass.
Did they use the Z pass over the GW Washington Bridge? No.
Yeah.
So I actually, of the movies we've watched so far, I really like this one. It had everything that a good Christmas movie should have. There was LA and New York, because all these movies that start in LA, I just groan because I don't want to see Jingle Bell and tank tops and flip-flops on the beach. I mean, yay, California, but you know. Anyway, that sounded Californist. I liked it. Hijinks were definitely great. They had an ongoing theme of people losing their Blackberries in cars and in public places.
Everyone lost their phone in this movie.
If they were like at a restaurant, they left their phone. If they were in a car, they left their phone, and strangers just always answered it, which is very New York. It's very helpful, very like, oh, it's a stranger's phone.
Or when Kathy and Jimmy told her husband to pull over and ask for directions while they were driving in Manhattan.
It was good. You know, and you should have done that. Been good. So I like this one. I think it was fun. I could watch this one again. It had a good sense of humor, and it was good. So I am going to give this one, 7.5 out of 10 Blackberries left in the seat of a car.
So you left out the whole reason it's a Christmas movie, because the bad guy was wearing a Santa Claus mask.
That's right.
And they got kidnapped from the funeral of a dude who started like basically a Salvation Army Santa ringing bell campaign.
For kids
to read.
And you knew he was bad because he smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Not
with
he
the plastic Santa mask that didn't have a mouth.
He probably was just like...
So I thought it was good too. The authenticity of Christmas with the one chunk of styrofoam snow on top of a trash can.
They were in Newark,
probably. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So I'm going to give this 457 Santas out of 500 Santas at a funeral.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's it.
That's our review of Deck the Halls.